DePaul and Arizona State over at All-State Arena. Blue Demons looking for their 5th win of the season. They got off to a slow start in the first half, though. Here's Tommy Hamilton with the Blue Demons down 10-3, canning the first field goal of the game for DePaul. DePaul now down 14-5. Darrell McDonald had a real nice first half. That layup sparked a 9-0 run. Then there he is dishing off to Jamie Crockett for a 3. That made it 14-10. Then McDonald knocks down a jumper from the left wing. That's 14-12. And then he steals the outlet pass. And then he converts the layup to make it 14-14. McDonald getting it done for the Blue Demons. Then DePaul down 17-14. Billy Garrett, a little floater from the right baseline, puts it in. That makes it 17-16. Then Crockett up with the shot fake. Floater in the lane. That's good. DePaul trailed 28-25 at the half, but things would get away from them in the second. Here's Tommy Hamilton knocking down a shot. And then next trip down the floor, Billy Garrett able to get in the lane to make it 37-30, but a 17-2 spurt in the second half really buried the Blue Demons. Arizona State goes on to win this one by a final score of 78-56. McDonald finished with 11 points and 6 steals. Billy Garrett Jr. had 14 points. Tommy Hamilton IV had 12 points and 6 rebounds. Arizona State was led by Jahi Carson, 23 points and 9 rebounds. Blue Demons now 4-4 in 2013. Billy Garrett Jr., Darrell McDonald, and Oliver Purnell met the media after the game.
Well, it's crazy not having Brandon because, Brandon's one of our leaders. So without Brandon, we just got to come more as a team and, amp up our energy and just be ready to play. It's great. Going against great competition all across the country is just a beautiful sight to see. And as well as just got to be ready for that. Like playing against other high-class players really brings up energy for myself, and not only myself, just the team. So playing against high-class players is one of the best things ever.
It hurt not to have Brandon out there. We tried to focus on what we could control. Going into the game, we knew we weren't going to have him. Coach's message was everybody has to pitch in a little bit more so we can cover for him. We weren't able to do that, obviously. So hopefully we can get him back sooner than later.
I thought that defensively we started off well in the first half, and as good as we were defensively, I thought offensively we weren't very good. We just took some really bad shots early in the shot clock. Anytime you play against Arizona State, and this is the second time we played against them, you got to move them around a little bit, particularly with Propinski at the basket. You got to move him around, and then you're going to have an opportunity to drive the ball and get good looks. And when we did that in the first half, after the first 4 or 5 minutes, we were effective. Excuse me. I thought we did a decent job with our ball screen defense in the first half, but then our transition defense toward the end of the first half really let us down, and that continued into the second half. Even we scored a couple of times, we allowed them to come down and either shoot a layup or get a wide open 3, and they're an excellent 3-point shooting team. And then as we got further down, then our ball screen defense was not as good. Carson has a lot to do with that. He's a terrific guard, and they put him in a lot of pick and roll situations, and he's very good at it. And so we're behind the 8 ball. I thought our guys played hard for 3/4 of the ball game, and kind of ran out of gas there in the second half.